Hi Cancers, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my beautiful Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. This is the weekly for April 5th to the 11th. So is that the second or first week? I think we'll just say second week of April. We're going to be covering a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love. So I hope you will find these helpful. And I will have a link to the extended reading below in the description box. So if you find that's resonating, want to continue the conversation, dive in deeper, that will be below for you guys to check out after you're done watching. And of course, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. All right, cool. So Cancers, let's just get right into it. So Cancers, for this week, I feel like it's important for you to know and to be reminded that Spirit really has your back. Anything that you set your mind to, and if you're entering into something that seems kind of unknown or scary, or you're unsure, or you have a little bit of fears going into it, whether it's talking to someone, going into a new environment, or speaking your truth, whatever it is, Spirit has your back. Your angels, your guides, God, the universe, whatever you believe in, has your back, and you're not alone. And I feel like it's really encouraging you to stand up and to go for what you believe in and not be afraid, not let fear hold you back from doing what you want to do this week, okay? You got the eagle spirit, so I feel like the eagle here is kind of reminding you of your strength, of who you are, and maybe that is a spirit animal for you as well. I'm seeing that the number 23 and or the number 5 may be an important number for you guys this week. And as you know, 5 is all about expression, but also sometimes, you know, facing a little bit of conflict and needing to kind of know how to express yourself and how to communicate in those moments, so that you don't succumb to, you know, more problems or make something bigger than it has to be. Kind of needing to take a step back to really look at the bigger picture, look at the bigger view. Just as the eagle can soar high in the sky, it looks at over its environment before making a move. That's what you're being suggested to do as well. Look at the bigger picture, look at everything first before you attack, before you decide where you want to land. Okay. All right. So Cancers, I feel like when it comes to your health, that actually your health is doing amazing. You may have just recovered from sickness, from being, you know, an injury, being hurt. You know, maybe you just got your period last week. Maybe you just got over being sick a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and now you're like, yeah, I'm feeling like renewed. I'm feeling like a new person. You may also just have a lot more energy this week. Maybe you're, you know, going to be working out a lot more, being more active, having just a lot more endurance, more energy than usual. And I see you kind of feeling on top of the world, feeling more confident, therefore probably wanting to go out, do more activities, exercise, bike, ride, swim, dance, whatever it is that you do. But I just see you feeling like a winner. Some of you may be entering, or you may be entering a challenge or a competition, or preparing for a competition, preparing for something in the future possibly that you want to train for, that you want to really get at your best shape, get your best fit, get your fitness level up. So you may be preparing for like some kind of training or something in the future, or something that you want to do, whether it's short term or long term as well. But I see you like really believing in yourself, and I think if you continue this on, you're gonna win. You're gonna come out on top. Okay, so I actually feel that your health is doing amazing. Also, if you are dealing with any digestion issues, I see that being alleviated this week. A good tea to try as well if you tend to get bloating or you just have issues with your digestion is a ginger tea. My personal favorite that I recently discovered that I've been obsessed with is Mango Ginger by Yogi. I think I have it linked below in the description box on Amazon if you're interested. I got like a 6-pack and I already went through 2 boxes already in a few weeks because I'm obsessed with it. I have it like every day, because if you don't like the taste of ginger because it's kind of strong, the mango sweetens it up a little bit and makes it more bearable, and it actually tastes really, really good. And you can make it into a hot tea or into like an iced cold tea, and it tastes so good. And you could put sweetener if you want. I personally don't think it needs it, but even if you're not dealing with digestion issues, it's just like a really good tea. It tastes really good, so check it out. Okay, and when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like you have new creativity, new ideas. You may be like ready, just like, all right, take on new challenges, take on new projects. I just see you really kind of like taking a lot of action, making a lot of moves, going here, getting products over here, driving around places, sketching out, brainstorming new ideas. I see you just really being excited for what's to come. Maybe you're planning for the next few months, planning ahead for summer, what your itinerary, what your schedules are going to be like, trips, plans, all that stuff. And I feel a lot of excitement coming up on your end. And just make sure that you don't like do too much at once, and you stay organized and you stay on task, because it's easy to like throw in so many things and then you're like, wait, I don't know if I can actually do all that. But I just see you having the energy to actually execute everything. Just stay focused, okay? And don't overcommit to too much if it's not realistic as well, okay? But I just see your imagination, your creative juices just flowing. So take advantage of that energy when you're feeling that way. Don't let it go to waste, okay? When it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, Cancers, as far as the person you could be dealing with, well, for some of you, you could have Leo in your chart, or be probably maybe a cusp. With the other person that you're dealing with, I feel like this could be a Pisces or a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe air sign, Aquarius, or Gemini, but I feel more so like water or earth. And this person may be younger than you, if not by age, definitely by experience or like maturity level, or even just like spiritually, energetically. I feel like you are, you seem to be a more powerful spirit, or just more evolved. You're like at a different place in your life than they are, especially just like internally, okay? And I feel like you're the type of person that has endured a lot. I feel like you've been through a lot, more than maybe most people, more than you have even expressed or told people. And because of all the things that you've been through, you're strong now. Like there's really not much that can tear you down. You've faced a lot of obstacles, a lot of adversities, and because you've endured so much, it's built a hard shell. Like you're tough, no one can just knock you out so quickly. Any little thing, a curveball that life throws at you, you've been able to face. And so when little things happen, you're like, okay, whatever, I got it. Like, you're ready for it. You already got the shield. You know what's coming, and it doesn't really hit you as hard. And I feel like you've just like, you've managed to climb your way to the top. And some of you are doing really well financially. Okay, you may be a business owner, CEO, or you're in a good career, or you're in a good spot. You seem to be getting to that place. I feel like you know what you want. You are looking for most likely a life partner, someone to be with long term. You don't really want to mess around and play no games. And I feel like you've worked really hard to get to where you're at. And so you want someone who can meet you on that same level as you are. And I think also internally, but also externally, you're a strong person. Maybe you've been working out a lot, but also you just been working out in other ways, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. So there's not really much that can tear you down, like I mentioned before. And I feel like you have such a big heart. You have such a big heart. And, sometimes people may get intimidated by you at times, or it could be vice versa. But I feel like sometimes people get intimidated by you and don't actually see how big of a heart, how like soft and tender your heart really can be if that person treats you the right way. Like if you don't treat me the right way, you're going to see the other side to me. But if you treat me right and you're there for me, I will be the best person. I will love you in the best possible way that you could ever be loved, or you could have ever imagined. But I think here that you've been trying to make yourself better, or you've been trying to improve in order to make yourself seem maybe more attractive to this person possibly. And I feel like you already are a whole person. You're already attractive. You already have so many beautiful qualities, characteristics about yourself. But the problem is, I feel like you're trying to make yourself better for this person, and this person's either not seeing it, or they've literally just like pulled back and become kind of distant, or they just stopped communicating, or they stopped pursuing you, they stopped reaching out to you, and they've just gotten kind of cold, or they just stopped, they're like hiding, and you don't know what's going on with them. You're like, is this something I did? Is this something I said? They don't like me anymore? Am I not pretty enough for them? Am I not good enough? And I feel like that's when you fall short, because it really has nothing to do with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You are amazing. I actually feel like you're a little too good for this person, and at least like you're in a different space than they are. Like I said, I feel like they're younger than you, and I feel like this person still has a lot of growth spiritually to go through. And I think you see into their heart, you see their potential. But I think what happens is when you fall in love with potential, that's when you get disappointed, because you may see that potential in someone, but what if they never live up to their true potential? What if they don't see their true potential, And so I think there's a good chance here that there's going to be some kind of reconciliation, or you guys are going to reconnect. And I feel like you've been kind of low-key praying and hoping that could happen. Even if in the outside you're like, no, I don't want to. But I think on the inside you kind of hope that it will happen, because you do have a connection, or you do feel something for this person. And the fact that maybe you've been so good, so open, so good to this person has made you feel kind of down, has made you feel kind of, like, what? Like, what's going on? Like, I've been so good to this person. I've done everything, and I haven't said anything wrong. I haven't done anything wrong to them. Why are they like not seeing me or appreciating me? And so I feel like this person has kind of just stopped communicating. They haven't been as open, as direct with you. They were once kind of at least taking it slow with you, but now it's like they just completely stopped. And I think they're currently really stressed. They're going through a lot of stress or a lot of pressure right now. They could be someone who is not really at the financial place they want to be in, and that's kind of like putting a dampen on their like ego, their pride, their confidence, especially if you are a female and they are a male, and maybe you are in a better financial place than they are. I feel like a lot of times that can sometimes make them feel a little weird, okay? And raise like insecurities. And I feel like this person has been like thinking about something that they want to say to you, but they've repressed a lot of their emotions. They've kind of kept it in. Like there's something that they want to say, but they don't know how to say it. But I feel like when you guys reconnect, because I do feel like there's going to be a reconnection between the two of you, they may open up and may express what they're actually feeling, or maybe what's been going on. Because I feel like they've been feeling a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. And when they feel even like a little hint of an inconvenience or something happens for them, I feel like they just kind of close everyone out. And it's like such a big deal for them. Whereas like you've been through so much. So one minor inconvenience is not going to throw you off your game. You're like, okay, cool, whatever, I'll handle it. That sucks, but I'll address it. I'll fix it. This person, it's like one little thing happens, like, oh my gosh, the whole world. Like I think realistically, if you're honest with yourself, you'll be like, yeah, you're right. Like if that happened to me, I'll just nip it in the butt. I'll handle it. I'm not going to like stop my whole, like it's not going to stop my whole world from continuing on. But I feel like with this person, it's like any little thing will like throw them off, And I think that in itself shows you that you guys are on like two different levels, if that makes sense. Okay. And I feel like they haven't really conquered their own emotions and emotional intelligence, and they tend to kind of keep it all inside until it's like boiling, like a little teapot, little kettle, until it's just like fuming everywhere, making all the noises, until it's like too late. That's when it just comes out, instead of letting it come out little by little. So I feel like this person's gonna let out something to you, is gonna express feelings, or is gonna say something to you that they've been keeping to themselves, that they've been keeping in the dark. And I think it'll give you a closer look into what's going on with them, why they've been distant, why they just kind of like stopped when you weren't doing anything wrong at all, because I don't feel like you did anything at all. But I do also feel that this is a good indicator for you, or a little bit of a red flag, especially if this is still early on that you guys are talking and this is happening, because it's an indicator to you that this is how this person handles situations when they go through stress. So just an FYI for you. it's good to see these things in the beginning because it gives you a feel for how this person's going to handle bigger or worse situations. Just keep that in mind, okay? So we're going to dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action or move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you guys all the best. Bye.